Morning, yo. Yep, it's an early start. Right, time to fly to Malaga Airport. Waiting for the bags. Dan and Coach in the house. No Ray.
No Ray, delayed.
Delayed Ray.
Still on the runway in London.
I've got some golf swings for you this week, boys, to have a little perusal of. Matthew, you ready for perusing golf swings?
Yeah, what type? Are they good or are they good pairs or not?
Well, they're like you, bruh. Always searching, you know. God help us this week, come on. Just hit a fet. Stop hitting the tree. Oh, he's in the trees again. So looking at today's swing, we're going to do a swing each day this week. There's some good actions in here. This guy looks young and fit. Looks like he could make whatever movements he needs to make. Now, I would definitely like to see the club face at this stage, not so up to the sky. I'd like to see it a little bit more turned down, and you'll see why as we go on. As we take this club back, he definitely likes to lift up. See how he wants to really straighten everything up? And then as he gets to the top of his backswing, we do see the club face. Maybe that's not the best drawn line. Let's try that again. There it is there. Maybe adding a little bit of loft, what people would like to call as open. But when he comes down to hit the ball, it looks like his ball wants to start up the left. It looks like his path wants to go a little bit left. And I think that's a bit of a reaction to that club face on the backswing. And also that moving up and then down back into impact, I'd like to play with that just to see if we can firm up strike. And also talk about how that might change path, get that bit more to the right, the club face change, and that might kind of transform the shape shots this player can hit.
Ready? What's that done? Oh, is it?
High right, did it? Yeah. I reckon you probably hit the fence somewhere.
I think the way your day's going, I think you'll be absolutely fine there.
First idea is around first parallel. Dan and Matt on camera behind here, guys. So I would like to see his club get a little bit more kind of this way as he takes it back rather than so up to the sky. But I would want that to be achieved, if possible, by like a grip change. Because for him to hit some of the positions he's hitting, I think, and you can't see in the video, one of his hands is slightly weak. It kind of makes no sense. He's got quite strong wrist angles at the top, but the face still isn't quite in the position I'd like to see it. Yeah. But let's look, two things. So first thing I would say, watch every grip video ever seen, check your left hand, make sure you're seeing a good 3 knuckles on left hand. Make sure right hand isn't too far over. If it is, just move both hands to your right on the club. So kind of a bit this way. And do a few takeaways and see what that does to your wrist angles and face. That can just kind of change that straight out. But rather than focus on this position so much, I would like to see it more of a gradual from the start to the top. So as you take that back, gradually starting to feel like you're working that face more under, I would call it. So this way with wrists going under. So rather than just like hit this position and off you go.
God.
I dropped this club.
Drop my club.
Rather than just hit this position and off you go, I'd like it seeing more of a gradual till you get a feeling of top of your backswing where you've got the club almost more to the sky. You won't have that, but that feeling. Does that make sense?
Yes, definitely.
So rather than just perving over that first parallel, I like it to be throughout the backswing because I want something achieved at the top.
Yeah.
Sometimes it doesn't always work in that first bit.
Yeah.
2 nodders. They seem to agree. Lovely.
Told ya.
So once we've got a bit of grip and club face control, next thing I want to have a think about. So I'm not a great fan, unless they're brilliant strikers, Matt. I don't know what you'll think when we see these kind of big pull-ups on the backswing. So I'd quite like to see them making some movements where they feel like they get kind of left shoulder going down more into almost like right heel. I used to have a feeling when I was younger as a kid playing, try and get my iron strike there, where I would literally try and feel like my left shoulder would turn down into right down into that right heel. That just gives you a better chance of, so I think he's actually turning this way. I think he's rotating. This might be going out a bit, we can't see because we only got down the line. And then as he pulls his arms up, he goes this way, which is why it extends. You get left shoulder going down into that right heel a little bit more. You get slightly better spine angles, while at the same time getting shoulder tilts. So it's just really basic, really. Club on chest, turning that club down almost to where the ball is, and when you're hitting the ball, feel like left shoulder's turning down into that right heel area. That with the club face control, I think we're going to see different start directions and definitely different curvatures. So it'll be interesting to see how you go with that.
Oh, that is right. I think that might have been a tired swing.